If you are serious about taking personal responsibility for your future, for your life, then this is about the most prime information you get because this is non-political, it's non-religious. It's talking about your own personal economy. And that's not in the hands of governments or any country where you live in. It's actually in your own hands. How can you achieve uncommon financial and time freedom in a time that is tough like this, where there's the biggest global recession happening all over the world? Yes, of course, particularly in my country, Nigeria, is actually more serious because today the dollar is equal to 800 naira. This is like 8 times more what it used to be. My name is Wurola Majid. I am a digitalpreneur helping individuals to take advantage of the internet space to build a good business and more successful business, whether you're a new startup or you're in business already. And also the creator of the smart income system designed to help individuals be able to use what they have, the smartphone, to generate amazing wealth without having to sell their time. It's important to know at this time that you need to do something very, very urgent about your financial situation before it is too late.
If you don't do something about your financial situation, your income will relatively remain unchanged, while consumption and expenditure will continue to rise. Did you hear what I said? If you don't do something about your financial situation, your income will remain relatively unchanged, while consumption and expenditure will continue to rise. What does that mean? That is the activation of poverty. When that happens, poverty is activated.
Yeah, you need to do something fast because price of things are going higher. If the dollar is 800 naira, a lot of things is affected, trust me. And that's why you want to take a very serious urgent step about that. And that's why I welcome you and introduce you to one thing that you need to be able to achieve this goal you have in this time more than any time before is smart income system, which is a leverage model that will give you an advantage to achieve more with less. And with the internet, that is a special blessing on its own. But then there are a few things that can be done. Can you actually rely on the old way of doing things and expect that everything will be okay? Like old way of doing things, like just relying on having many children and taking all of them to the farm like it is before. Of course, you can't do that. What are the options available? Well, you might be an employed person and you're actually trading your time for money. You're working without leverage. You're pushing hard as you can, but your income is always by a factor of one, so your income kind of remains the same. Self-employed, you still trade time for money, still no leverage, and everything rise and fall on you. On this side as well, there's limit to what you can actually do because on this side, because there's no leverage, you're actually working against the law that can make you have abundance in life. And that's why 95% of people on this side actually retire old, sick, and broke. You don't want that to be your story. And that's why you need to make a very, very fast move now before it is too late. What are the other options available? You can be a big business owner. And here you're going to have your effort multiplied 100-fold. You own a system and people work for you, work with you. You have leverage, and that's the secret of the wealthy. You have that. You also can be an investor where your money makes you more money. You have advantage of leverage and you can change your life as fast as you want. But the big challenge here is that the traditional way of being a big business owner requires huge capital, millions of naira, millions of dollars, a huge amount of money, which many people cannot afford. And that is keeping people to resign to quit and stay on the side I mentioned at first, which we do at best for you just to survive, majorly to survive. But if you want to thrive, really want to have abundance of financial freedom the way you want it, then you need to make a move to be on the other side. But like I said, the challenge is it involves huge capital. But I've got good news for you, because with the smart income system, I'm going to show you exactly how you can own a big business without having millions of naira, how much more dollars. You'll be able to start and change your life as fast as you want. The only requirement is that you have a sincere desire to change your life for the better. During COVID-19, World Bank said that 96 million Nigerians will be in extreme poverty by 2022. Can you see part of the reason a dollar to 800 naira and people are still getting the same salary, same income, and still trying to manage and package? This is not the time for drama. This is the time to take the bull by the horn. The truth is, if you understood residual income, which is what is possible on this side, the business and the business owner and investor, you'll be willing to work through the brick wall together, because it's more than worth it. After all, you're going to work whether you like it or not. And the new economy setting for me particularly more during the COVID period, that's 2020, when we have the lockdown. And that was when a whole lot of things happened. I was able to discover and learn a whole lot of skill through courses, grinding, spending thousands of dollars, millions of naira to actually acquire this skill. And today, that has given back to the smart income system that can make you be as wealthy and as free as you want to be. And on this side, the first side I mentioned, the kind of income you get there is actually linear income, which just go like that. The other side is what gives you, because of leverage, give you exponential income. And that is what we set you.
Two kinds of income, linear income and residual income. And only one of these produces this attractive result. Linear income is what you get from a job. You work. Two kinds of income, linear income and residual income. And only one of these produces this attractive result. Linear income is what you get from a job. You work and you get paid. You don't work and you don't get paid. In essence, you're trading the limited time you have for a fixed amount of money. To earn more, you need to work more hours, hold out for a raise, or get a second job. With linear income, it can be very hard to get ahead, because when the work stops, the income stops too. Now, residual income, sometimes referred to as passive or recurring income, is when you do something once, but continue to get paid over and over again. With this type, when the work stops, the income can continue long after the initial effort.
That's fantastic. That's the kind of income you want, and that's what you can find on the business and investor side, and that's a big breakthrough already. What do you need?
Hustle.
One thing, leverage. That's what the system is about, leverage. All successful people have one thing in common, they have leverage. Leverage is the power to achieve more and more and more while working less and less. Why do people also, they hustle, but they hustle differently, working smart all the time?
It's not what makes you rich. You look at every single person, every single rich person that I know, they hustle, yes, they still hustle, which is fine. But their definition of hustle is very different from your definition of hustle. Your hustle is just work. What I will tell you what makes people rich is not the word hustle. What makes people rich is the word leverage. Look at every single rich person has leverage.
Did you hear that? Every single rich person has leverage. If you're on that side of self-employed, you're working against this principle, and that's why it's like next to impossible to actually have breakthrough there. If you don't understand leverage, you'll be working too hard. You want to work smart rather. And first things first, it's important
Wealthy
to
people
have
don't
a quick understanding of how wealth is created, because we are not taught in school. So the first video here talks about wealthy people. What do they do to create wealth? They don't chase money, they focus on providing solutions.
necessarily look for money. They create solutions, and money will follow them. Larry Page and Sergey Brin went all out to help humanity find things faster on the internet, and billions of dollars followed them. Mark Zuckerberg created platforms for socialization, and over $71 billion followed him. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak went all out to reduce the size of computer, and billions of dollars followed them. You.
Amazing. You want wealth, people want wealth, but they're not providing solutions to people's problems. That's a joke. Now, how can you make a whole lot of money? Now that we understand the principle, how can we make a lot of money? It's just a principle of scaling. You want to serve people at scale. And that is where the smart income system actually comes in. And all you need to make that effectively work for you, regardless of your education level or anything, is what? You need the internet. The internet is there. And we are blessed to have 6.648 billion users of smartphone, 3% of people in the world. With these two and with your desire, there's no limit to what you can achieve with the smart income system.
How do you make money? By solving a problem for people. Now listen closely, this is very important. If you want to make money, let's say one money, you need to solve a problem for one person. Got it? Good. You solve a problem for one person, they give you their money, you got one money. Now, how do you make some money? Well, you need to solve that same problem for some people. So now you solve the problem for some people, and some people get it. Well, now you have some money. Great. Here's a great question. How do you make a lot of money? Simple. Multiplication. It's simple arithmetic. If you want to make a lot of money, you need to solve that one problem for a lot of people. One problem that you solve, you do it for a lot of people. And that's your essence there. You focus on, people say, I want to make a lot of money. So they put all their energy and focus on money. Bad move, because money is a result. Say that with me, please. Money is a result. Wealth is a result. Do you understand? And so if it's a result of what? A result of helping people solve their problem.
A result of helping people solve their problem. Now, when you're on the employed and self-employed side, you are limited to the number of people you can solve problems for, and that is the big issue. And that is simply because you don't have a leverage. With the smart income system, you are good to go. You have your internet connection, you have smartphone, you have resources already to get abundance of wealth for yourself. Congratulations. The new oil well is the digital space, and the truth is, you don't have money problem. The only problem that exists really is the skill problem, because if you have the right skill, you know how to turn things on your phone from WhatsApp to Facebook to TikTok to money-making machine and make an amazing amount of money. Then, with the smartphone today, you can make millions of dollars, any amount of money. But the problem again is, for a lot of people, the smartphone is a liability because they don't have the skill. And if you don't have the skill, how can you solve problem for somebody?
Your smartphone into an asset. A smartphone is a liability for most people. Stop being like most people. We live in a time where you can make millions of dollars with just a phone. If you're hearing this, it means you have a phone. So, what are you waiting for?
Do you know how many millions of people all over the world that are young, smart people, they have smartphones, but they are still broke because of lack of skills? They don't know. You don't want to be like most people. You truly want to change your life with what you have, because with this is a tool for you to create abundance of wealth for yourself. And of course, I know you have something you do, but the question is, are you paid what you are worth? How much are you selling your 40 hours a week? How much are you making? And if you continue the same way, how much will you make again? And are you ready to do something about it? Because you need to. Price of things are going crazily high. It's going at the speed of a jet, and your salary and your income is actually crawling moving like a snail. You can't continue like that. You want to do something urgent to change that story for the better. And we're talking about not just now, we're talking about what takes care of you now and even the next generation. A total value offer, not the one that just makes you money and that's all you make. Here you have ownership, and this is not like making money overnight. You're going to build an incredible business, solving problems for people, real business, and you can enjoy the total quality life. And that's why I did this short video in Abu Dhabi on one of my 26 international trips. Why this is a total value opportunity. It gives everything you want, plus you can pass on generationally. And the next video after this, really on this, is a video of a young guy who inherited the father's business, because it's inheritable. What you do, business you do, job you do is inheritable. But now this is inheritable, and he could carry on and he's doing amazing. He bought himself a brand new Toyota Fortuner 2022 model just a few months ago, courtesy of this amazing offer. You can change your life generationally as well. Money to start. I studied biochemistry.
Okay.
Graduated. I'm the last one in a family of 6. And all I started for was a better life. But today, this happened to be my 26th international trip.
Listen, brother.
26. How do I count it for you? I don't know.
That's me. More than 50 times.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. 26 in a generational one. Not the type you are making now that once you pass on today, you are no longer there, your children cannot even continue. But this one, you get it generational, your health is going on, you have unlimited lifestyle, and you can transfer it from one generation to the other. What else are you looking for? What else are you looking for? If you are thinking about your future, I mean that of your children, be part of this opportunity, make the most of it. You have your one lifetime ticket to financial prosperity. It's been given to you today by the person that shared this video. It's up to you to take it and use it and liberate yourself, or it's up to you to tear it and tear that future. Your decision determines what your destiny is going to be.
Let me see you. Go, lo, lo, lo. Let me see you. Go, lo, lo, lo. Bukawa. Let me Bukawa. Let me see you. De Buka. Go, lo, lo, lo. Let me see you. Go, lo, lo, lo. Bukawa.
I see that brand new ride that is transferable. People have worked, labored all their life, and what they do cannot be transferred. You want to focus on generational wealth. That is the smart way to go. And now, as good as this is, I want to let you know this is still not for everybody. You know why? There are people that want overnight success. They don't want any process. There's process to follow here. This is not for you. There are people that want something for nothing. This is not for you. There are people that want any riches. They don't care how it comes. And they say the world is upside down. We care. We want to follow a legitimate and ethical way to make things happen. This is not for you. This is for you if you are ready to make impact and make income. You want to make a contribution. This is for you. You are an employed professional. I just want to go beyond the survival. Everybody think, okay, because you're a professional, everything is okay. Whereas you know you're actually just trying to survive, trying to package and make things. You want to go beyond survival. You desire extra income without further selling your soul. That is doing what is against your mind and your conscience and selling your freedom. You want to retire, like 5% of people that will retire young, vibrant, and wealthy. Then this is for you. This is for you. You're a business owner. You want to become more profitable. You don't just want to have business with big name. You want to be more profitable for you. You want to be able to scale up. You want to be able to take back the control of your time and life so that you actually own your life once again. This is absolutely for you. And that is why I will be sharing with you these 3 amazing secrets to make this happen and change your life forever. Regardless of your level of education, regardless of how many years you are working, regardless of how much you are struggling, how well you're doing now. Secret number 1, business hacking. How to legitimately and ethically access a multi-million-dollar startup, business model with less than $100, less than the price of your smartphone. That's why I said you have a smartphone. Anybody with a smartphone should be wealthy, but that's if you have the skill, and that's amazing. And this is going to give you a chance to be able to access the leverage, which is what the wealthy people have, and you change your life. That is fun. If you have what those people have, the leverage they have, your life will never remain the same once you have a desire to do what you need to do. And that's why this amazing industry that is creating more millionaires in the world than any other industry, unfortunately, it's not taught in school, so I can understand quite well when people don't understand this. Because if it's taught in school, everybody will understand. But it's not taught in school. And the most important things are not the things that are taught in school. Creating more millionaires than any other industry, and it's going to give you a fair chance to change your life. This is a chance for you to have an honest information on how this great thing is, and it's going to save you. Remember, you needed millions or billions of naira to have a big business, but this amazing industry is giving you a chance to own a big business without you looking even for 100,000 naira, without you looking for even for $100 to start changing your life forever. Let's pay attention to this short video and take advantage of this objectively, because at the end of the day, it's your life about to change for the better.
What is network marketing? What does it mean? Well, it may surprise you, but it is something that you already do every day. Network marketing simply means word of mouth advertising. essentially recommending something to someone else. If you take a moment to think about it, this is something that we all do on a regular basis. We refer friends to our favorite restaurants, movies, and vacation spots. We refer books, stores, doctors, and any number of products that we like to people we know. It's simply part of our nature. So the fact is, we are all technically network marketers. It's just who we are. The difference is, most of us don't get paid to do this, but some people do, and they get paid very well. As you will learn in a moment, they are compensated for far more than just their personal recommendations. Let's look at an example. Let's say you refer your favorite restaurant to several friends. They decide to go there and enjoy a great meal. Some of them enjoy it enough that they go again and again. They bring friends, they tell others too. That's a lot of business resulting from your recommendation. Now, is the restaurant owner going to compensate you for referring him business? Will he reward you for your referrals or every time those people return? Of course not. Even though you did provide the word-of-mouth advertising, and advertising costs money, right? How about a book publisher for referring your favorite book to a neighbor who goes out and buys it? Are they going to send you a check in the mail? Not likely. Well, in the network marketing industry, this is exactly what you get paid for. Very well, in fact, for simply doing what you already do.
Can you see that? You get paid very well in this industry for simply doing what you already do. We all do this, but some of us here will get paid heavily, and other people don't get paid because they are not part of this system. It makes absolute sense. Become part of this system, and things you do for nothing before, share information and things, begin to make a lot of money, so that you can quit complaining about government or waiting for 2023 election for anything to happen. Amazing.
We provide the
And that's why
infrastructure
we
that
offer
any
you a done-for-you leverage business model. So you don't have to worry about importing, exporting, manufacturing, structure, and all those side of business. You just have to plug in directly and start using the solution to solve people's problems. And you're going to get rewarded massively.
successful business needs, as well as consumable products and a compensation plan. Instead of having to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started, it makes entrepreneurship accessible to everyone. It's your business on your terms that can also be passed down as an asset to future generations. That's right. Entrepreneurs rejoice.
Isn't that amazing that you can pass it on to the future generation? It makes absolute sense. Why would you just work all your life only for you to retire broke and even begin to affect the next generation wrongly when there's a chance like this? And our amazing partner company, we are focused on what is the most important, because there are so many needs in people's life. But one of the most important needs in people's life is what we are going to focus our attention on, and we'll build business around it by providing this solution to people's problems. And that's real business. So what's your most valuable asset? Is it your phone, your nice phone, or your nice house, or your car, or your stuff? Or is this health? Is this your health? And that of your family, that's the number one asset. As we all have our partner company, we are on this reward is healthier and a happier people. We are the mission. We're going to show you how to do this professionally, cleaner, safer, healthier solution. Cellular nutrition to bridge the gap in our health so everybody can live healthy. We can eat get so we can live better. Health home care, we can save the health of the environment, we can live better. Our health is our greatest wealth. And for that reason, your business is all season and work anywhere in the world. What if you could get a little wealthier? Every time you help someone else get healthier. How? Like personal information. An extra $100 a month. Can you imagine? $500, $1,000 a month. Out of when you share information on healthier life, personal friends, or you can do it online. You decide even if you work with your business or your personal 90% expense-based travel, monthly bonuses, the car bonuses, leadership development retreat, recognition for achieving every step of the way belongs to $190 billion industry. That's huge. Health and wellness, home care and personal care, and the three figures campus-based development. We have it all. With new life, you have support. 90-day money-back guarantee. Been in business for over 60 years. We have fierce integrity. Over 50 countries of the world. Global network with leading experts with an expertise in supporting business. The word of startup. Together, we are building the enterprise. And together, we end the trend of poor health and poverty. Isn't that amazing? We are on a mission. We're going to show you have all the tools how you can do this professionally, do this from your smartphone, and make a lot of things happen for yourself. Wouldn't it be smart for you to take immediate advantage of this? Exceptionally important. What are the action steps here? Step 1, you want to make sure you get licensed. That's the smart thing to do. I mean, something that would have cost me hundreds of millions, billions, and I have a chance to get started with it through a particular act for less than $100, I'll be smart to take advantage. If I truly want my life to change, do that immediately. Skill up. Pick up the skills which you can pick up in 7 to 11 hours of committed time. Promote massively using the internet. Physically do that too. Earn residual income and change your life forever. The connected economy, the future. That's what Amazon does. That's what Uber does. Amazon doesn't have to produce everything on Amazon. Uber doesn't even have to need to have a car. But they're connecting people that has a need to people that want the solution. People that has a need to people that has a solution. And if you think this is a joke, this is $179.8 billion for somebody who does it. So that's a huge one. It all depends. It's a game of number. How much you do is how much happens. And with the internet today, there's no limit to what you can achieve. And if you are thinking about, well, how big can this be? This is a classical example. This individual here was just a school teacher earning 15,000 naira. The mother is a pepper seller. The father is late. But today is living large, having boat crews, ship crews all over the world, and being served by the white. And that is no limit to what you can achieve. Nobody gives this kind of treatment when you work for somebody. Every other day I organize. I swear I don't control. I swear I don't control. I don't control. I swear I don't control. Can you see that?
Mr. Money with the vibe right now. 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 Baby Suman, baby Suman, baby Suman, baby Suman.
That's why you know you need to take forever. Can you see that? A former teacher with this change his life forever. And now know it's okay, wow, I think this is good, this is great. But then there might be, okay, for everything that happens, it's okay, what are the challenges? Well, you might be thinking, well, I'm not good at persuading, I'm not good at convincing, I don't want to face anybody. You don't have to do this professionally at all. I'm going to show you how to do it professionally to become. And one of the solutions provided is called traffic hacking, so that you don't have to deal with uninterested family, friends, or people that waste your time. You want to deal with high quality people that really want what you have, and you can serve them effortlessly. With traffic hacking, we have what we call ATM, which is attraction marketing, which makes people to come after you, not you going after people, because they will be attracted to you. You're going to use your phone, and as you serve them, you're going to be cashing out big time. The value here, you're going to lead with value. We call it value-based marketing. You want to do things the other way around. Promote and attract the right people, and as you solve their problem, you get rewarded, you get paid a whole lot of money. And this is what one of my students did, and he used his old-fashioned smartphone to make $1,000 $500K then within just 2 months. If you can do that, not with a certificate, with just simple common sense, trust me, you can do much better.
Good day to you. My name is Sadigo Abdurrahman. I'm from Kwara State, Ilorin. So I work as a pharmacist technician. So during my experience of working, I'm very hardworking. I'm not lazy. because I'm working for 13 hours daily. But despite for me working for 13 hours, I'm unable to earn my worth because I was just paying a token of 20,000 naira. So with that 20,000, I want to become great in life, but I know that is impossible. But with the help of this my smartphone, which is doesn't a big phone, but I can use this phone. With this phone, Johnny S10, I can use this phone to generate over 500,000 in the range of 2 months only. So making this money with this smartphone, this helped me to come to take advantage of the money and buy myself a 6-figure phone, which is Infinix Note 11. So I buy this phone for myself without working for anybody. I'm working for my comforts on my own. So what is the changes? The changes there is just that I found the skills from the smart income system, which helped me to learn the skills to turn my phone into an asset. So that is what make the changes for me. So fast forward today, I can buy myself a latest phone, Uni Note 11. With the help of this Note 11, I brought this phone. They give me a lot of gifts, which is this bag, a lot of things around this. So it's very, very. I always look at it for someone who has a big phone and you are still struggling to generate money or still asking.
Yeah, a lot of people have big phones, but they are still struggling because they don't have the skill. They don't. So the question you need to ask yourself is, was working 13 hours a day and was getting 20. A lot of people are working today and they know, you truly know what you are earning will not give you what you want, but you are hoping and wishing. For how long? Hope is not part of the strategy. You need to do something about it, and that is very, very important to do. If you're thinking, well, I'm a lady and had a breakthrough, she built herself a nice mansion, bought several rides, she's a multi-billionaire, and she's doing amazing, but she's not yet married. If she can succeed, your life can change as well.
Tu m'avais un poids me mais peu tu m'as négligé. Je t'ai dit patient bébé, tu sais que j'ai de l'avenir. Yo donc tes côtés mais ma tête don't
Can you see that that's a mansion? Your life will also change. You just need to give yourself a chance. And now that is taken care of. You don't have to worry about anything like uninterested people persuading, convincing, doing it unprofessional. That's out of the way. You have a system to follow, to use, using your smartphone to make a lot of things happen. Secret number 3 is that if you can make a lot of money, are you going to have a life again? Yes, you have your life. Because you have what we call automated system hacking, which will allow you to take back the control of your time and life. Because this guy here will help you a lot, do all the heavy lifting. I can actually make a lot of things happen without you being there. Yeah, this is how it used to be. If you're going to do a big business, you have to do a lot and you have to go through a lot of stress. But this is going to be taken out for you. Amazing. The steps here is step 1. You want to attract only qualified leads. You go through your automated system, which is called the sales funnel of the bot. Passive auto income, begin to make good income, and it's easy to scale because you have the control of this system just in your hand. Generating 40 qualified leads every day in a day is not amazing. If you have the lead, sales will roll, and if sales roll, income come in, and when income comes in, all that things will actually take shape. Most people never get wealthy, not because they cannot, but because they are not trained to recognize opportunities in front of them. People are not trained in school to recognize opportunity. The only thing people recognize is a job, even if it's not going to pay them what will give them the life they want to live, or pay them what they will even survive with their eyes, they will still want to go because they are more comfortable. This, we're talking about generational uncommon financial entitlement, and that is what these individuals have done to earn thousands of dollars, big millions of naira. They are ordinary people like you who has changed their life for the better. And if they can,
حبيبي 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 يا نور العين 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 حبيبي 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 يا نور
$213,000 by the former school teacher. That's 89 million. Is that not amazing? What do you get as take advantage of this right away? You get recommended leverage business model, proven already, plus mentorship. You're going to have access to personalized websites, about $1,000 as a complete e-commerce website, 500K. Also have access to advanced email marketing, which gives you all the resources you need to build your business online, $1,000 US. You have access to mentorship by 7-figure earners like myself and others, well as 100,000 naira. You have access to our signature system we call the Diamond Click system that allows you to click from your phone and change your life and do a lot of big businesses. And you're also going to have access to digital skill that will allow you to take advantage of the internet to build a massive business for yourself. Put together, this is 1.3 million, $2,700, but you will have to pay that because you're going to have access to an amazing offer that allows you to have access to this, that can give you a chance to actually make 586K in sales in just 5 days. Is that not amazing? Now you have access to this amazing.
It's going to take at least 2 years
to do that, so that you have access to this only at 50% discount. And with that 50% discount now, all of that thing becomes a bonus for you. Is that not amazing? You can't ask for anything much better than this. And that's why, if you are sick and tired of your situation, and you really want to make a change and change your life for the rest of this 2022 and beyond, then you want to jump on this and change your life once and for all. And that is why I would like to reward Fast Action Taker. And for the Fast Action Taker who does this within the next 12 hours, immediately and within the next 12 hours, you have to pay $1.3 million, $2,600 of 50,000 naira. You only have to pay 29,500 naira, and you have access to everything plus more. And I can't wait to see on the inside as we build a huge generation.
Now, maybe you're thinking,
you know what? Everybody's life can change. Everybody's life can change. But nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. A lot of people's life remain the same because they missed opportunity that could have changed your life. This is one special one. Take advantage, get started, because you just need to get started, and I'll see you on the inside.
I don't know how to build a dam. I don't know how to get 1 million people involved in anything. Well, let me tell you a secret. No one does when they begin. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started.
You just have